I'm Nargis Wang, and today we'll talk about interactive voice response system. I prepare a recording for the interactive voice response from our university health center. It is like, if this is an emergency, you can call 911, and if you want an inference, you can tap 1, or if you want whatever, tap 2. But unfortunately, you cannot play it, so. The LVR system is quite pervasively used in our society nowadays. This is answering phone calls and managing your searching in your phone, but it's really a young technology. It's first invented in Bell Laboratory, and the DTMF technology in 1960s allowed in-band signaling and built today's LVR blueprint. And in 1990s, hard drive technology and multimedia elements together make the LVR what today we use. Also, we have other techniques that make LVR today can do far more things than just answering our phone calls. We have the common impression for LVR system that they are a very useful call operator because they can work 24 hours, 7 days every week and never ask for an overtime pay. But LVR can actually do more things, like they are a good pollster. In 2006, the Senate and government election, it was successfully used by Survey USA and Ramsden Institute. It's reported by The Times and it's a huge success. Here we can see it's a simple mechanism of LVR system, with the caller gives a voice order input. The interactive voice response system can recognize keywords and go searching in its database. Then LVR can respond to you with the required information. What does this pathway indicate is that with a database large enough, an LVR can actually give you whatever information you want. So, because today LVR is still not that omnipotent encyclopedia, here is a major question: if LVR today is really helpful or it just doesn't matter. I'm going to talk about LVR use in research and medical field to show that LVR can do far more jobs than we imagine. Naylor from University of Vermont has done this research project using LVR as a data collection method. He wanted to test the relationship between pain level and emotional feelings of people who suffer from chronic pain. And he designed this LVR questionnaire to collect these 5 variables from his subjects. Before the whole research project begins, he teaches the subjects how to score their feelings, both emotional and physical feelings, according to a scale from 0 to 9 numbers, so that his subjects only need to tap the number on their phone keyboards to answer questions at any time or any place when they are convenient. So, in medical field, LVR is used as a health IT application, usually called therapeutic LVR or TLVR. It basically uses the same questionnaire method, but it can do screening, treatment enhancement, and relapse prevention. I have an example for screening of TLVR. It is TLVR can screen for the postpartum depression on low-income mothers. This project is done by Helen Jean Kim and his colleagues. They didn't design their own questionnaires, but they used the Edinburgh Depression Postnatal Depression Scale, EPDS, which is a very standard questionnaire. And the mothers who participate in this research, they call the LVR system with a personal identification number which protects their privacy. And with the answer they gave, therapists can analyze and determine who needs future help, like counseling or drugs, and to determine who are mentally okay after giving birth. This is a more complicated use of TLVR system. Also, it's conducted by St. Naylor from University of Vermont. Use this to enhance the group cognitive behavioral therapy, which is also treatment for chronic pain. In this case, TIVR has three main functions. It is a daily self-monitoring questionnaire. Yes, this is the questionnaire again, and it also has a pre-recorded video for the coping skills. And TIVR also enables the patients to give monthly feedback to their treatment. Here we can see from the figure in this research, with the shaded squares for treatment group with TIVR and blank squares for the control group with traditional treatment, there is a very significant difference between the two group performance, which indicates that the involvement of TIVR does matter. It does give a beneficial outcome for the patients. And this means if TIVR is used in more treatment programs or something like that, it may also have a similar benefits for the patients. So, without the advantages of TIVR system, its efficiency and its economic, because it needs definitely less money than a human co-operator, and accuracy because of its use of number and conveniency for both patient and therapist, and its protection for the privacy. Why there are still so many people who are against the use of IVR? See, here may be some of their answers. First, they don't trust machine. They think machine cannot understand people, but they're wrong. Because the truth is the machine can't understand people because people make them. And the machine can actually give a better service because that's why people make them. And also, they may think IVR lacks the sincerity of human operator because they don't have emotions, which is maybe the key to communication, but they're also wrong because they ignore the fact that humans are all vulnerable to bad emotions. And maybe they may say that IVR cannot be a good doctor. But IVR is not a doctor. They are the method that doctors use and which increases the benefits and efficiency in this curing process. Or they just don't like IVR anyway. Well, then they must get used to it because the advantages of IVR is definitely overwhelming and there will be much more use of IVR in the future. So, with the future development of IVR system, maybe the continuous conversation with people will be possible. And maybe one day every one of us can have a Jarvis in our own cell phone. Thank you.